So the storyboard is just getting started. I've got the grids created. That's about it. Uh, so here you'll be able to add various events that happen when a unit dies is an event. And you may have, Napoleon as one of the characters or units on the board. And when that unit is captured or killed, then this event fires. And then what do you want to have happen at that? Do you want victory? Do you want messages? Do you want reinforcements to appear? Do you want what do you want to do? And that would be the actions tied to the event. These two screens, these two lists here, this is going to be the event, and when you select the event, you'll be able to see what are the actions that you're going to have occur with that event. So, and that actions will include everything from animations to play sounds, play messages, maybe supply reinforcements, unit reinforcements, victory, and you have lost the game. So that is maybe we'd even include a display, a big graphic or something. So that's the concept of the storyboard that would go along with the game as well. Now, this is where that's all configured. All of this still has to be implemented in the player. Now, the final piece of this AI I haven't broached yet, and probably won't until I get the game up and playing and the player mostly developed to where I can see how do we want to do this. You know, I think back to like World War One and the von Schlieffen plan of the Germans of sweeping through Luxembourg and Belgium and then slamming down on top of France. Basically, they used the same plan in both World War One and Two. So the idea in the AI designer is going to be to choose units created here. I want to go this direction. These units here, I want to go this direction. And then kind of turn it loose and say, okay, at a certain point, the AI kicks in and just says, I'm just going to kill. And so they'll pounce upon it, their closest victims, and do what they can. That kind of concept with the AI. So we'll see. I haven't written one in a while, and I object to AIs that cheat. I much prefer them to have a better strategy uh, and play a better game as opposed to playing a dumber game against you, so you can turn up the easy and hard. But a lot of that depends upon how much do you want to do in the designer to develop a AI strategy for your game that is both on both sides of the map. So if you're being the Confederacy at Gettysburg, what is it that you want to have happen? If you're the Federals at Gettysburg, what do you want to have happen? And of course, in that scenario, it's going to be to take the high ground on day one. So that was where the Confederacy lost Gettysburg, was day one. They literally let the Federals come in and take all of the high ground. And then they spent the next 2 days being slaughtered by the Federals as they tried to take it, when they could have taken it on day one with absolutely, a brigade of infantry could have taken all the high grounds. So uh, that's the kind of thing I like to figure out in the AI. But this is the update so far on the game and the concept of where it is going. And the graphics and that sort of thing. I'll do a video later if y'all are interested on how the graphics work and how the system cuts out the graphics depending on your hexagonal grid. The graphics mostly are universal. You can use a graphic on any grid type that you want to choose, with the exception of things like rivers. If we come back here to rivers, rivers are actually done, and some of the others, like you saw, roads, these are actually done based on grids. So we may actually have a river that comes off of here, and you just pick the pieces up and then click the hexes where you want them to go. And now you can see. And the other cool thing about rivers is that you can make big rivers. So come on, finish saving. I must have hit the magic 10 count. Okay. So you can make a big river, and I've already checked, and the bridges span the big river. So that becomes a river that, one of my rules in the Confederacy era, the Civil War or Black Powder era in general, is that artillery can't cross rivers except at bridges. So that makes bridges very, very important in the game. And anyhow, that's the designer. That's how things are going. I would love to hear feedback. I know this has gotten pretty big. I'll probably break it into two. Yeah, we're at about a half an hour. So I love to hear some feedback. What are y'all's ideas? You like it? You hate it? Let me hear back from you. Thanks for watching.